You know the feeling. You're on an important call and you look like a grainy, shadowy mess thanks to your laptop's webcam. But what if I told you the secret to a crystal clear, professional 4K video setup is probably sitting in your pocket right now? Today, we're going to show you how to unlock that power, and it won't cost you a dime. So you hop on a video call and bam, you're this pixelated blob. It doesn't matter how you mess with the lighting, that tiny little camera lens embedded in your laptop just can't keep up. It's super frustrating, and let's be honest, it doesn't look very professional. It's kind of funny, right? We've got these incredible supercomputers we carry around, but we're stuck with webcam tech that feels like it's from 10 years ago. It's a pain we all share, but the good news is the fix is ridiculously easy, and you already own all the hardware you need.
Yep, you guessed it. The solution is your smartphone. The camera hardware in that thing already blows most dedicated webcams out of the water. The only piece that's been missing is just a simple way to connect it to your computer. Well, that's exactly what we're solving today.
Okay, this is where things get really cool. There's this brilliant little piece of software that acts like a bridge, letting your computer tap into that amazing camera you're already carrying around. So let's meet the hero of our story. The app is called Camo Studio, and its mission is super simple. Turn your phone into a seriously high-quality webcam for your PC. And here's the best part. The core features, the ones that are going to totally transform your video calls, are 100% free. So what do you actually get for free? We're not talking about some tiny, barely noticeable upgrade. This is a massive leap into professional-grade quality. Let's break down exactly what that means. First off, resolution. We're talking up to 4K here. To put that into perspective, that little webcam on your laptop, it's probably 720p. 4K has 4 times the pixels of even 1080p, which just means you're going to look incredibly crisp and detailed on your next call. But it's not just about how sharp you look, right? It's about how you move. Camo can support up to 60 frames per second. That's the same frame rate they use for live sports to get that buttery, smooth look. It means your movement is going to be fluid and natural, not all choppy and robotic like a typical webcam. And you get total flexibility here. You're not just stuck with one view. You can use your phone's front-facing selfie cam, or, for the absolute best quality, you can flip it around and use the much more powerful main camera on the back. You've even got an ultra-wide option if you need to show more of your room. Now this is where you really get to feel like a director. Camo Studio gives you this whole suite of manual controls. You can dial in the focus perfectly, you can tweak the exposure to brighten up a dark room, and lock in your resolution and frame rate. You get total creative control over how you look. But wait, there's more. The app is more than just a great picture. It also gives you tools to handle your audio and add a bit of personality to your calls. It basically turns your desk into a mini production studio. Because, video is only half the battle, audio is huge. And your phone's microphone is almost definitely way better than the one in your laptop. Camo lets you use it as your audio source, so you won't just look better, you'll sound so much clearer too. All right, now for the fun stuff. You can add a portrait effect to get that professional, blurred background look. There's also a whole bunch of creative filters to play with, and even a really neat auto-framing feature that'll follow you and keep you centered if you move around. And yeah, some of these filters get pretty quirky. The person who wrote the article we're looking at even called this one out, saying it was a personal favorite. It's just a perfect example of how you can add a little bit of fun to a more casual call. So let's just put it all side by side for a second. In one corner, you've got your standard webcam, low res, terrible and bad lighting, and that tinny, awful audio. And in the other corner, you have your phone running Camo, up to 4K quality, pro-level controls, and your phone's superior microphone. I mean, the difference is just night and day. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? With the incredible camera tech we already have in our pockets, maybe the best webcam isn't some new gadget you have to buy, but the one you've been carrying with you all along. That's all for this one. Thanks for tuning in.